Hey everyone, Tin Man here, back with some more Dota Underlords up in ranked Lord of Whitespire. I am currently ranked around, 462. That's pretty decent. Keep on climbing, hopefully. What do we got here? I think Bat Rider's probably the best. I don't know. There's nothing like really premium here. To me, the premium one-cost units nowadays are Axe, Tiny, and who's the other one? Axe, Tiny. Axe for the Brawny, Tiny for the Primordials, and I'm blanking. Literally, there's another one. I guess Bat Rider. I guess Bat Rider's pretty good. Ugh, I hate all of these. These are literally my bottom 3 tier 1 items. All of them. So I guess we'll take Tranquil Boots, which is the highest on my tier list. Which the tier list video came out yesterday for items, so make sure you go check that out if you haven't already. Sweet, so, well, we picked up a second Knight, Chaos Knight, get that started. So that's always pretty good. Oh, Razor. Razor was the other one, because that goes into the Primordial build, which I think is still really strong in the current meta. But Bat Rider is still pretty decent. Knights kind of... They're not, like, weak by any means. Knights have, almost never been weak, in the history of Dota Underlords. Okay, never mind. They were really weak when they first came out, and then they buffed them over and over again, and then they became... meta. But for a while, Knights were pretty weak. But ever since then, they've not really fallen out of meta, despite a lot of the shifts that have been happening in the past couple weeks, past month, really. There's been, the Knights have still been really strong near the top of the meta ever since. They're not always, the best build, but they're always, a good build. They just, are consistent, they're strong, They may not be S tier, the absolute best out there, but you can always do pretty well with them. So we'll see if we do pretty well with them this time, or if we go into a different direction. So we see a couple people have already invested a lot into Brawnies. There's kind of 3 people who have picked up Axe or Beastmaster already. And no one else has really picked up, or this guy's picked up 2 Bat Riders, but no other 2-cost Knights have been picked up. I guess Ogre Magi is another really good 1-cost unit. Force Staff is still probably my weakest tier 2 unit, tier 2 item, and Chainmail is my strongest tier 1 item. So in general, higher tier items are better than lower tier items, but in this case, we're talking about the bottom of the barrel of tier 2 versus the top notch of tier 1, so it obviously the tier 1 item kind of moves it above. Not a lot here. I mean, we'll pick up, I guess we can just literally buy all 5 of these because we have 5 gold. We're not going to grab interest anyway. And just keep on scouting on everybody, because a lot of things in this meta right now kind of are... I won't say they're super dependent on what everybody else is playing, but you should really be trying to scout out and trying to find what's uncontested, and if somebody has... If multiple people are going for the same kind of strategy, maybe you try to move away from that sooner rather than later. So there's one other person who's grabbed a couple of Knights. They've grabbed a Chaos Knight and a Luna. The Bat Rider player still has those, but they also have a Witch Doctor. What else is... I hate that it rearranges during the turn. I just want to, scout out everybody. What is currently not being contested? It seems like everybody, or almost everybody has... almost all the meta strategies are being represented right now. We've got a couple people on Brawny, a couple people on Knights, Scrappies, even the Assassins. 9 Assassin builds I know have been kind of picking up in popularity recently. I'm going to do something that's kind of weird here. I'm going to sell off everything on my bench and grab 10 gold for interest. This is a little aggressive, right? To be selling off everything to grab interest. I'm basically saying, hey, I'm gonna be harder to find upgrades, because I sold off a pair. I sold off a pair of Tinies, so I'm not going to be able to find upgraded Tiny or anything like that in the near future. But I'm going instead for a more guaranteed gold income, because I don't know that we're super strong right now. We're not going to be on a win streak really, but we're not also that weak that we're going to go on a big loss streak. So I'd rather take some guaranteed income here and just try to stay at 10 gold every round from now for a couple rounds to kind of make up for the fact that we might be losing the rounds. And to that point, I'm not going to really like be fishing for upgrades and not trying to reroll right away. I will pick up the Witch Doctor and put that in over the Ogre here, because that'll give me the Troll bonus. And I'll put Bat Rider up on the front lines just because he'll have the Knight bonus and we can give him some Chainmail for armor, even though he is like really squishy with only 500 health. And kind of hedge off to the side here so that we kind of protected the squishier frontliner, whereas we were in the middle before because we had Ogre and he was a big tanky frontliner with 800 health. But now that we kind of ran out of that a little bit, we want to move off to the side to kind of funnel attacks onto our Chaos Knight instead. So we do get the win here, so we don't need to use our reroll right away.
No one's faster than me.
Instead we can just buy up everything and see what we get. Next turn, we've got a pair of Ogre Magis who, if we get him upgraded, we could put him in over, maybe even over Luna. There's a Tusk upgrade? I forgot we have a pair of Tusks. Yeah, I mean, a Tusk is going to be stronger than Luna at this point. And I can also then move, I can actually do something like this, right? And still stay at 10 gold here for interest. And there's a lot of elusives here, actually. We could grab the pair of Nature's Prophet and see if our elusive's going to be less contested. I mean, I'm looking around and I see 4 people have the Knight bonus active. That's a little scary. I do like elusives. So I think I'm going to pick up these Nature's Prophet. We're going to utilize the board here to buy some extra space. We're going to lose this round, so I do need to reroll here. I need to be kind of quick about it. I want to buy the Nature's Prophet and the Morphling because it'll be a pair of Morphlings. And I almost certainly don't need this axe. Do this, use our free reroll, find the Ogre, find this. Oh, I wanted to buy that Luna, I ran out of time. Oh, I ran out of time. That's unfortunate. Well, in any case, I think I can ditch these guys, and then something like this. Yeah, I wish I'd grabbed that Luna. I knew it was going to be quick. I needed to buy a lot of things and sell off a bunch during a relatively short window, so... Oh well, we got the pair of Wind Rangers. I would have preferred the pair of Lunas, because then we would have got all 3. I think we're going to lose here too, so I'm just going to use my reroll. There's an Abaddon. So we're kind of between Knights and Elusives, and I'm looking around and there's no one who's going Elusives at the moment, who's really picked up many of them. You're naturally competing with the Knights players for the Lunas, and you're competing with like Assassins or the Assassins for Phantom Assassin in particular. But the other core units like Treant and Nature's Prophet, you're not really competing with anybody for. So we'll see if this next pack gives us any sort of direction. I'll take that as an elusive direction. Okay, so I think we're just going to ditch out on the Knights here. See if I can grab up to interest. Yes. And then just put in, I don't know, I guess something like that.
I was born into war. If my time comes, so be it.
I just wanted to grab the elusive buff, although I guess I realized that my units who are elusive are not really going to be taking too many hits until we're like already losing the fight, so maybe the elusive buff is kind of excessive in this composition at the moment.
Ready to help.
Like, these guys are just not getting auto-attacked, so like we're not really benefiting from the elusive buff until just now. So I guess maybe it would be better to just go with like a second Luna over this like Nature's Prophet who like doesn't do anything. I guess he does more than Luna, but by just the virtue of surviving this long. But really, it's the Wind Ranger who's carrying the show here. I'm also going to pick up the other hunters here because we won. We don't need to reroll, and I don't need to like blacklist them. And actually, putting in some hunters could be pretty strong here because we have the 2-star Wind Ranger. It's a creep round here. I don't really want enchantresses, although if I find her to 2-star, I'll use her. I think I'm more likely to want this sniper more than the Beastmaster, so I'm actually going to sell off here. Actually, I'm just going to sell off both by the Nature's Prophet. I'm actually like somewhat afraid that I'm going to lose this creep round. If I didn't upgrade that. Maybe that's like an irrational fear. Maybe I think we're strong enough to beat this, but I don't know, because these guys have a lot of armor, and we don't have very much magical damage, other than Wind Ranger. I guess maybe it was an unfounded fear. Maybe I could have held on to that sniper. Oh well. I just wanted to make sure we kept interest and stayed, and we would win that round. Also, this should probably go over to Nature's Prophet here. Ooh, this is a tough choice. Blink Dagger is really good with like Terrorblade into these elusive builds. Helm of the Undying is just generally good, and so is Gloves of Haste. I think I'll take Helm of the Undying. It's kind of more generically good. It's like always going to be a pretty good item. All right, I'm going to sell off these druids, or these random guys plus the druids, because I don't think we need them. I'd rather grab interest here up to 30 gold. Enchantress is nice, and it's kind of like a bridge until you find both Nature's Prophet and Treant Protector. But I'm fine with, you know, having this kind of a build until we find the Treant. Without an Enchantress, we can add in... I'm sure we'll find something else to add in, like Slark or Sniper here. I'd be okay getting either one of those to 2-star. Oh, we're going to lose this. Yep. Alright, so you could use our reroll here.
Put me on the battlefield and I'll take care of the rest.
Might as well just buy everything.
Yes,
Except Bloodseeker. I'm not going to play
going to be
Bloodseeker.
fun.
But I'd play like any of these Assassins or Hunters if I got them to 2-star here. Hey, we got Sniper. Nice. So that'll be a good one. That's probably better than this Luna. And I think I'm going to ditch out on... There's also the Treant Protector here, who... I think Treant's going to be better than this Tusk at the moment, because it'll be 2-star due to the Nature's Prophet. And still staying here at a good interest point. Tusk can easily come back in next turn, because we're about to level up. But after that, we may want to look to replace him eventually. He's not going to be a long-term solution in this kind of build, but he's fine for, you know, as a 2-star unit here for the next couple of rounds. Alright, our gold income is a touch lower than I'd like to be because we haven't had a win or loss streak. We've just been kind of middling. So I want to make sure we're looking to maximize our interest the next couple rounds here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And like to do that, I think I'm gonna actually sell off the Tusk and put in a weaker unit. I'm gonna put in the Luna, who is a weaker unit. But I needed the extra 3 gold. And like I knew I wasn't gonna stay with Tusk long term. So getting rid of him now when I can get an extra point of interest, I think is a worthwhile trade-off. Uh-oh, these assassins are gonna crush my hunters in the back line. Ooh, right before Sniper got his cast off. I still think we win this. They just can't kill this Treant. You're just gonna heal up everybody. Alright, sweet. So we do get the win. It's always good.
I've been waiting.
Let's buy everything up. Yeah, I'll leave that guy. The pair of Queen of Pains. I don't like really like Queen of Pain that much in this build,
Just my
but if we, you know, if we find her to 2-star, she's gonna be good for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nah, I'm more interested in interest. I'm gonna sell these off, and if we win, we'll get up to 40 gold for interest. I do want to hold on to all the elusives, and I also realize there's an anti-mage that I may have overlooked anti-mages in the past. I think Luna's still better than anti-mage, but it's kind of close. Uh-oh. Sniper's got this. We're good. Sniper's still alive. Nature's Prophet's still pumping out tons of just meat shields here. Lesser Treants are not very good for much, but they're good to just kind of absorb a bunch of damage. Ooh, a 2-star Luna. It's a creep round, so there's no chance I can get a higher tier of interest here. So I'll just pick up the Luna and pick up the Phantom Assassin. I couldn't grab interest without selling off something, and I wouldn't want to do that right now. I could use my reroll. I'm going to see if we can keep on holding on to that till level 7, if we just keep on winning. Because there's no immediate upgrades on our board right now. We're not looking... There's nothing that we're 1 away from. We're like 2 away from a Treant upgrade, and 2 away from all of these units upgrades. And also I didn't really want to spend rerolls because I didn't want to be like forced to spend my gold, because I knew we were right on the threshold, right on the cusp of getting a lot of those interest points. So like if I spent a reroll and then say a Phantom Assassin popped up that I like had to buy, right? Because, well, I need to buy all Phantom Assassins that I see. It would be kind of unfortunate that, oh, I have to buy this and that's going to drop me below an interest point this turn, which puts me 1 below the interest point next turn, and then it like kind of compounds. And so I'd rather save my rerolls until I absolutely, have to use them. So I'm going to put the Maelstrom out on Windranger. She's got the fastest attack speed, and Maelstrom does really well with that. Who's going to be my next unit to put in? I think it might actually want to be like a Drow Ranger or a Hunter. I mean, ideally Marana. But I don't like... These other Elusives don't give any synergies, because we're 2 away from Elusive. I guess I could cut Ogre and then put in the 2 Elusives, but that's like serious downgrading to like 1-star units. And I think I'd rather grab a Hunter bonus, if I'm being honest, rather than try to... Especially because we got the Maelstrom on Windranger, so extra attacks are always going to be super valuable. Oh, nice. He died just in time. Alright, so I have to use my reroll right now so I can buy that, because it's going to be overwritten here in a second. And then I'm also going to pump in 15 gold so that I level up. Actually, now just a second Windranger might make sense. More so than the Hunter bonus. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll just put it in the back here. Actually, I'm kind of looking at my items, and maybe I should have put the armor, the chainmail on Treant, and the Helm of the Undying on Ogre. Because Ogre will like almost certainly get a second cast off when he's Undying. Oh, but he could target himself when he's Undying. That's kind of annoying. Like, he just targeted himself there right at the end. That was kind of silly. No, I'll leave it as is. I'll keep it on Treant. If Treant gets a second cast off when he's Undying, that's pretty good. So here are some really good options. More Lunas, Terrorblade. We're always looking for kind of who's our like 10th unit, right, in an Elusive build. Because you generally want to get up to level 10 to take full advantage of the 9 Elusive buff. And Terrorblade's one of the best options to put in. Although, since we have like the Sniper could also be a reasonable option if we get him to 3-star.
If we win, I'll make hats for everyone.
But I'll hold off on buying them until interest locks in here. Slark is also often an option, but I think Terrorblade's going to be a better option in a lot of cases here. Alright, so we do win this one. Nice. We still don't need to use our reroll. I don't want to use reroll until, like, you know, until I have an easy upgrade to put in, or I'm going to lose it. Because if I can wait 2 more turns, I maybe can use it at level 8 instead. There's a puck. Puck is always good. I think because we have so many pairs right now, I am going to use it right now. I do not get anything, unfortunately. How does somebody have 3-star Bloodseeker? 3-star Bloodseeker and 3-star Bounty Hunter. Okay, well, this Elusive build is a little bit dicey against assassins being everywhere. There's 2 people going for big assassin builds, and that's problematic because the way critical strikes work in this game is they cannot miss. They cannot be evaded. So that makes assassins like a really good counter against elusive builds. So that's if we go 9 elusive versus 9 assassins, the assassins will almost certainly win. Ooh, we just barely got away with that one. I thought we were gonna tie, or actually even lose, because I think if the Undying unit kills off our last unit, I think we actually lose. We just don't take any damage from it. We just take the baseline round damage. So there's another Terrorblade, and I'm about to level up. So I do want to get up to 6 elusives on this level up. So it'd be like 6 elusives plus like maybe Terrorblade plus a second Wind Ranger, and then I'm cutting Ogre. So I'm just going to cut Ogre now to buy the bench space. It's the creep round. We should be fine no matter how you slice it. Well, I say that, and then I forgot it's this creep round, and we kind of stacked a little heavily on one side. I think we're good. Sniper gets 1 cast off. We'll be alright. I don't think he's going to get 1 cast off. Nope. Man, what was the deal with Sniper? Why didn't he cast? It was like a really long fight for him not to get enough mana to cast. Oh well, we still got a really good item. We've got a Blink Dagger, which is perfect for the Terrorblade. So I'm going to pump in gold here to level, and put in another elusive. Oh, and I forgot we have Sniper. Okay, so I guess I have to replace like one of these Wind Rangers here. And I do want the... I guess I want both. Yeah, it's going to cost me a point of interest, but like getting both of those upgrades is just way too valuable. Alright, this is sweet. Actually, Chainmail should be on Treant.
Keep them from stabbing me.
And Helm of the Undying should be over on Phantom Assassin. Okay, sweet. So we got our 6 elusive buff, we got our Demon Hunter, we got some upgrades. This is looking really strong right now. We're on a win streak. Yeah, we just lost the creep round, but we got a good item out of it anyway. Like, I'm not upset that I got that item by any means. So, that was really good. Blink Dagger is just like the best item on Terrorblade. Although Helm of the Undying is also pretty good on him. And if you get into the late game, then Moonshard's pretty good as well. No Treant. Still no reason to reroll at the moment. You know what? I'll reroll once or twice here. Or just once. Find exactly what I need. Alright, a little bit of a luck sack there. I don't know, I thought, well, I got 5 gold. I can reroll once or twice trying to find Treant or Anti-Mage or like Puck. A Puck upgrade could replace the Anti-Mage.
They're good.
Just find the Treant, exactly what we needed. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the upgrade this round. It's the Nature's Prophet, who's like much worse to be upgraded to 3-star than the Treant. I think we win this. Wind Ranger still has Maelstrom. 1 more proc on that and we'll be good. Yes. There we go. I'll pick up like double Viper. I don't think we're going to play Viper. I think Terrorblade is like probably our like 10th unit. And we'll eventually cut the Sniper. because I just think Terrorblade's like really strong. Yeah, more Terrorblades. I was trying to see how many people had bought Terrorblades, but I got really confused for a second. So we know how much competition there was. How many other people have bought Terrorblade? Nobody. Nice. Good stuff.
Today we ride, for tomorrow may never come.
Wait. 3-star Beastmaster? Come on. Some people. Because like everybody have a 3-star except me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. There are 7 3-stars out there. And I have none of them. Still crushed them. Because elusives are sweet. That's crazy, actually. How did that 3-star Beastmaster not do anything? He, like, never got to cast. Oh, because Anti-Mage got right on him. Oh, my God, that's insane. I'm like, how does he not cast his axes? Yeah, Anti-Mage. MVP.
The time for celebration.
Okay, so we're going to be going for 3-star units. 3-star units have kind of fallen out of the meta with the recent patches. Well, they did temporarily, but then I think they kind of came back once so they shifted the meta towards the 4 and 5 cost units by making them like super easy to find, and then they made them really, really hard to find. And I think we're kind of at a state right now where 3-star units are still pretty desirable, although you see a little bit more of a mix between 3-star units and like the 4 cost units at 2-star, because those units are still really good. All right, we got crushed here, but that's okay. This person has 0 gold and is at level 7 and has like spent 100 gold on rerolls that we haven't. So fair. To only lose by a little bit, I'm alright with that, because we want to get levels up. We want to get leveled up to 9 and then eventually 10 to hit our big power spike with this elusive build. So that's the hard part about playing elusives, is that you want to level up a lot, and that means you're not rerolling a lot, which then means you can be kind of weak in the mid game here around 20 to 30 ish range. And if you're really weak, then you might get eliminated, in which case the levels don't really help you because you're eliminated. So it's definitely really strong to have a good mid game here, which we do. We're currently top on the charts here, not top on net worth somehow. I guess we have spent a couple rerolls. But we're top on health, getting max interest. We're pumping gold into level ups. I think I'm just going to level up now, because I can put a second Luna in. We can't even go up to 9 elusives, right? We're still missing a couple of them. We're missing Templar Assassin and Mirana, so the 4 cost elusives. Eye of Scotty or Sacred Relic, I think, are the 2 best choices here. We don't have too many damage items. I'll pick up Sacred Relic for Luna. She's currently holding like nothing. She's holding Tranquil Boots. Well, one of them is. Okay, so there's a Anti-Mage upgrade. I do want the Puck upgrade, obviously, but I'm not going to take that just yet. Wait till interest locks in. Actually going to move Luna as a step back here, just in case there's like a Timbersaw on the front line who could do some AoE. I want to keep Luna a little further away so they don't get caught up in that. And I just move them closer to the assassins. Wonderful. Yeah, assassin builds, not my fave. But Terrorblade, do you got this? Okay, I don't take much. I'm okay with that. So I have to use my free reroll here. Did not find anything, unfortunately. So the question is now, when do I want to level up to 10? I think I want to just... I think I'm still strong enough. I think I lose to assassins, but I think I beat most other opponents on the board right now. So... Ooh, there's a Troll Warlord. Is that better than Terrorblade? At 2-star, almost certainly, right? almost certainly better at if I can get Troll Warlord 2-star. At 1-star, Terrorblade may be better. Anybody else grabbing Terrorblades? No. So I still have a pretty reasonable shot of getting a 3-star Terrorblade. Just for thinking about my, my 10th unit here. Obviously, Terrorblade uses Blink Dagger really well, and Troll Warlord does not. So my Blink Dagger would be reassigned to, like, Templar Assassin, assuming we get that eventually. That's okay. I don't have a great item for Troll Warlord, though. Maelstrom's pretty good when he stacks it up, but I'd prefer to have an attack speed item on him instead, which maybe I can find on around 30. Well, we'll see what comes up. I'll hold on to him and kind of consider that as another option for a 10th unit here. But in the meantime, I just want to pump in my gold towards levels and save rerolls until I need to use them or till I get to level 10. Oh my gosh, everyone's down sub 25 health? I did not realize that. Look how close the rest of this game is. Everyone but me, I'm at 60, and everyone else is sub 25 health. 23, 21, 21, 18, 15, 15, 10. Dang. I guess maybe I don't know if I'm like playing it too greedy or what the deal is, but it's working. So the danger with this kind of situation is that everybody else realizes, oh, it's a really close game. I have to reroll aggressively because I'm going to get eliminated here shortly. And I want to be able to beat out everybody else. So that means I'm going to be weak because I'm playing greedy. And they're all probably rerolling heavily because they see how close it is between everybody else. But I don't need to. But I am going to be weaker and I may lose a round or two here because of it. So I can't level up. I can't get all 9 Elusives because I don't have them on this round. So I guess I'm going to level up on round 31 and give myself another round or two because I don't need to like burn all my gold right now trying to find these upgrades. Trying to find the Elusives, the Templar Assassin and Marana, and leveling up just now. So I'm going to... Oh boy. It's going to hurt. The 9 Assassins, yeah, are really strong. And they've got a 3-star Phantom. It's not very nice. This is going to hurt a lot.
Goddess, I'll not fail you again.
22? Okay, that was even more than I thought. I was expecting like 15 or something. Not 22. Alright, that brings me from like, oh, I'm lording over them by double their health, now to I'm only slightly above everyone else. That's right. On the next PvP round, we'll be up to level 10, and we're going to like spend all of our gold to try to find the 9 Elusives. That doesn't actually help us against these Assassins, though. So that's... I mean, it helps us a little bit. I'm just going to sell off the Troll Warlord. I think we're going to stick with Terrorblade at the moment. And yeah, after this creep round, we'll just level up and reroll to try to find the Marana and the Templar Assassin. So hopefully that's good enough. Guess I can use the reroll now to make advantage of our time. I don't necessarily think I'll grab the Treant. I'd rather just upgrade Furion. I just need to upgrade one of them. Nature's Prophet. He's not called Furion anymore. You know what I meant. But now we're looking to replace... I want to put in the puck here. Then I'm looking to replace this Luna and the Sniper with a Marana and a Templar Assassin. Ooh, Mask of Madness. That's a pretty good one. I'm going to go on the Luna. Alright, gotta be quick about this one. There's the Templar. Templar. I don't want the Troll. Oh crap! There was a Marana. Damn it. I missed the Marana. That was bad. I told you it was going to be tough. I'm not that good at being that quick. I missed the Mirana too. That's unfortunate. Well, we get at least another round or two. So many assassins, though. I told you this assassins was gonna like be the death of us here. Oh, frustrating. Another 20 damage? You've got to be kidding me. Oh boy.
I will not fail the veiled oracles. The true path is revealed.
Can I not find a Mirana? There's a
They'll be
Ranger.
dead before they cross the field.
Oh, there's the Mirana. Sweet.
Selemene's will made flesh.
Okay. Let's see if this is good enough.
Let's try not to lose this time.
I love what One Ranger says. Let's try not to lose this time. Alright. Just hope we don't lose here. It's the Knights player. We should beat the Knights. I think we beat the Knights. We just lose to the Assassin builds. That's our problem. And that's something that I pointed out really early on in this game, that we were going to lose to those Assassin builds. Luckily, we had a massive like health advantage to kind of buffer ourselves, but... And the slight misplay last turn to miss that Mirana. But I don't think the Mirana would have really made a difference against the Assassin opponent. I think we still would have lost to them. Buy the Nature's Prophet, although I'm not thrilled about it. Just want Terrorblade 3-star. Is that too much to ask? That's a lot to ask, I guess. Alright, I think this is still a pretty good build. We're definitely top 5 with... I mean, we're literally 1 health from first place. And I think this just kind of comes down to some matchups. If we play against the not Assassins, I think we make top 4 or higher. If we play against the Assassins, I think we lose. So we're up against a Knights player here. There's 2 Knights players, so we're going to beat them. We're going to lose to an Assassins player, but hopefully the Assassins get eliminated by the Knights. So it's kind of a rock, paper, scissors scenario at this point. Looking for these bottom 2 players to get eliminated. There's one of them. Oh, no. Sigma, OP. Oh, they played against each other, so one of them was guaranteed to get eliminated, but not the other one. Somebody else still has a couple Aegis. So I don't think it's realistic that I hit an upgrade this turn. I'm like 2 away. So I think I'm actually just going to sell off the Nature's Prophets here to get up to 10 gold. Collector interest this round if we win and survive. And then next round against the dragon.
There are many names on my list.
Oh, sweet. We got the Knights again. Alright, so there's a chance that we can win this game. Assuming that we beat this player, and then, you know, there's a reasonable shot that we can actually win the whole game here, because we need the Knights player over here to eliminate this Assassins player, and then we can just clean up the Knights. Oh, we might not actually win this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! We don't win this! Oh, I thought we had this for sure. That Chaos Knight, they got it up to 3-star, and it just barely survived. Oh. Alright, well, top 3 ain't bad. Although, to be fair, when I'm at 60 and everyone else is at 23 or lower, getting 3rd place feels a little bit disappointing. But, you know, it was exactly what I said early on, is that we're going to lose to these Assassin players because they just hard counter Elusives, and that's what happened. Like, we ran into them twice. We took 50 damage from the 2 of them combined. I think we took, what, 21 and then 20 again, so I guess that's 41 damage. So, yeah, I mean, if we had just gotten different pairings in those couple rounds, maybe we get a little bit further. But in any case, Elusives are still pretty strong. They do require you to level up aggressively, and they also require you to not run into that many Assassin players. Although, Knights are typically a pretty good matchup for us. We were beating most of them, except at the very end we just couldn't kill off that 3-star Chaos Knight, and that cleaned us up. So, It was unfortunate, but still a good game. Top 3, I'm not going to be complaining about that, and we gained some ranking. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.